Now you know how we feel. Anyway, this is a live stream by GMS Walk and Talk SC, and this is Elder Manatazakba, and the title of the video is Addressing Weird Energy and Flattery. It's too much, and you can see it in his face that it's becoming a nuisance. And I know the feeling, my man, because when we first went on YouTube, when we first started putting up videos on YouTube, the main people that were coming on the page was women. You know, you had a lot of groupies. I had to tell you a story. This one woman all the way from Canada, she was contacting the brothers thinking that she was talking to me, and she kept telling them that she's gonna come down so she can marry me. And she all of a sudden popped up. She said, I'm her, I forget her name, Night Sister, you know. And I'm like, who are you? And then they telling me, oh, this woman kept telling us that she gonna come down there and she gonna be your wife. And we had a lot of women that was constantly on you know, us, and then we kind of used to curse them out, so they kind of went to other, you know, other camp names and all that. But you can see in his brother, it's a celebrity thing. So they're looking at you as a celebrity, you know. And I went through this in the early 90s. You know, I used to give out my number and all that, and these people will not let you sleep. It's like a horror movie, man. I remember there was two guys at least, there was a bunch of others. Man, they get on the phone, call you, and they'll stay on there for hours, and you gotta tell them, you know, you don't want to be rude, but you gotta kind of, you know, it's the celebrity thing, man. Now, when we first got on YouTube, Gabar, Apostle Gabar, some brother said, can I get your number? Blah, 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 blah. And Gabar gave him the number, and I told him, I said, you're gonna regret giving your number out like that, because he's gonna call you at all hours of the night. And sure enough, that's what happened. There's a reason why we moved the camp around, because when we was on 34th Street, you had people, I'm from California, I'm coming out there to see y'all. Or even now, where y'all at? So I can come out there. I want to bring the family out. I said, look, man, we're not here to be celebrities, man. But as you can see, Elder Manatazakba, you can see in his face, it's you know, it's like a horror movie, man. You know, that weird energy. You know, and he made a statement that you're supposed to learn this and go ahead and teach it. Like, you grow wings when you're around a particular person. You know? At the when we the first couple of years, we had a lot of different brothers come up. Yeah, we coming out to New York, is it alright? They came out. And most of those brothers fell off, and they wound up becoming enemies to us and talking shit about us. You know? So we don't even encourage you coming out to New York, man. Just do the work. If you happen to be in New York, I'll give you an example. Yahweh from Hawaii. You know, he has relatives out here on the East Coast. So when he comes out, he comes to the camp. There's nothing wrong with that. You know? But it's not like he's a weirdo. Oh, I'm going to come out and I want to be, you know? So now that energy is on you, brother. So I'm going to let you listen to a little of, and that means when you give your email out, when you give your number out, that goes hand in hand with, or that's analogous to, let not every everyone into your house. You know? Anyway, listen, I hope I got it at the right spot.
But I said, like I said, man, and I heard it straight from Elder Yashawama's own mouth. We regret giving men our emails, our phone numbers, because guys don't know how to act. You hear the preaching teacher.
Yeah, because they're starstruck, They're starstruck. Elder Yashawamba, and Elder Ariala, and I forget the other brother's name, Cool Brother. And when I saw him, I said, "You're that famous guy from the GMS Dallas." He kind of laughed. You know, he came over to the crib. He was kind of quiet. I forget the brother's name, but then at the end he started talking. You know, he said he started feeling comfortable. He said, "Oh, these guys are like regular guys." I remember when Chicago, well, not just Chicago, but all of them, that they come out, they said, "These guys are just regular guys, man. They just, you know, when they watch us on videos, they think we're on the throne. We got wings on our backs and all that." I remember the first time Chi-Town came out, GMS Chi-Town, and they had a brother. He had passed. He was up in age, though. He had cancer, and he really wanted to come to get a blessing. And we gave him a basic blessing. And he said, "Where's the real blessing? Where's the crack in the bottle, oil over my head, and dunking me some water?" Because they thought we were like great, that we actually had spiritual power. You know? We're men just like your men. You know? Anyway, the GMS Dallas, it was three of them, Elder Yashawamba, Elder Ariala, and I forget the other brother's name, Diligent brother. They came over, and they came to the crib, they spoke, and that was that. It was no big deal. We spoke, we drunk wine and liquor or whatever. I checked everybody's blood pressure. That's what I do. I got a blood pressure monitor. Anyway, and they came out and then they went back. It was no big deal. No big deal. Because they came out many a times, man. They were the first to come out. They came out here in New York, 10 times. And I even tell them, I said, "Look, brother, don't even call us. Just come on out. Just come on out. Don't even let us know you're coming." That's how, many times they done been out here, But it gets weird, man. It gets weird like that, Anyway, it's like the cable guy. The cable guy weird.
Teach the word. That's it, man. And like I said, the only reason I'm saying your name, man, I'm not trying to come at you. I don't mean you no disrespect whatsoever, man. But this shit is weird energy. And if me and brother Yawan teaching, and we look up and we see 5 dudes we don't know coming up to us, that shit it's gonna be a different response. It ain't gonna be, "Oh yeah, come on." It's gonna be a different response, because I'm already telling you, man. That's an uncomfortable situation. Men coming around us that we do not know, we don't want to be bothered like that, man. We just want to preach the word. We servants of the Lord, man. That's it. Now, let all things be done decently and order. We read that. Now, to the brother King Yahweh the Maccabees, you have to realize that the young man that's in your flock now, they looking at you and they learning from you. So when you do out of order moves, when you do weird energy moves, they're going to look at you and they're going to think it's all right, because you already got the one new guy. He already doing weird energy stuff. To send a man, "I don't mean to keep bothering you. You done sent me emails. You done called this other brother. You done sent 2 or 3 other people emails over something small, man. And then you steady saying, "I know you're busy." Well, if you know we're busy, why you emailing us doing all that, man? It's too much, bro. It's too much. But to the brother King Yahweh the Maccabees, Colossians 4 and 5, this is you. Walk in wisdom. This is really all of us, but I'm addressing it to you. Walk in wisdom toward them that are without, redeeming the time. Your men looking at you. You can't do weird energy things like, "Well, this week we're going to be here. This week we're going to be there." No, the Most High set you up at a post. Teach at your post, man. Preach at your spot. Find a place right, that you normally go. And I ain't trying to give you advice. I'm just saying, man. Most High gave you a post. That's where you're gonna go. You don't need to come down here to meet us. Like we ain't nobody great. We just men teaching the word, just like you. We trying to get into the kingdom, man. We trying to.
They're looking to get wings on their back. You're gonna take that magic wine out and you're gonna hit them on the top of the head, and they're gonna grow. They're gonna sprout wings. That's what they're looking for, man. You know. Hey, the scripture said, "Let every man work out his own salvation." Philippians 2:12, with fear and trembling. You know, knowing the terrors of the Most High persuade men. That's the Apostle Paul. He made that statement in Second Corinthians, the 5th chapter, and 11th verse. You know, you get this word and you teach this word. You grow in this thing, and then you just keep it moving. See, a lot of these, and I said this before, a lot of these people join the camp or watch the videos because they're entertained. They get entertainment. This is a form of entertainment, man. A lot of these people that come in, they fall right back out, man. They're in it for the wrong reasons. Hey, look, we're going through some things in New York too, man. We got brothers coming to the camp. The last half an hour, we'll be out there for 3 hours or whatever, 3 hours and change. You got young brothers coming to the camp, 5 o'clock, 5:30. We close at sometimes 6, sometimes 6:30, sometimes 7. And guys that have been in this thing for years, they hardly do anything. They'll stand in the back. They have their hands in their pockets. Not all of them. You got some great men out of the New York camp. And what we did was we made it where each camp has to have four, no more than 4 members. Because you have camps with 8, 9, 10 guys. 2 or 3 guys are doing all the work, and the rest of the guys are just got their little chit-chat session going on, So every once in a while, you got to pull out that whip, Excuse me for saying so much. That's a bad habit. Anyway, let's listen to a little bit more.
To hasten the coming of the Lord by prophesying His word. That's all we're trying to do, man. Now, I got to say this. To the brother, elder brother, GMS, Enduring Branch, everybody's on, case-by-case situation. That brother going from Oregon to here to there, that's fine. That's his calling. He can do that. And if that's your calling, bro, you can do it too, whatever. But he ain't doing that to go meet people. He raising up fruit in those areas, man. And that's perfectly acceptable. But most of the time, with other men, we've seen men try to do that. This is one guy. He was his name, Israelite in Georgia. Then he went from Israelite in Georgia to Israelite Tennessee. Israelite here. Israelite. Now where's he at? He fell out. Guys like that are really not sincere, man. They just moving around like nomadic Israelites. That's not really sincere, man. But anyway, now I want to read this word. This is going to be flattery. When I looked it up, I was like, I got to read this. Hold on. It's a lot, dude.
Flattery.
Right? Flattery. And this is what it is. Excessive or insincere praise, given especially to further one's own interest. And I ain't reading this for that brother. I'm just for whoever it pertains to. Here's another. What does it mean to flatter someone? To praise someone in order to make them feel attractive or important. Sometimes in a way that is not sincere. All that shit. And King Howard Maccabees, I said to you on the comment board, bro, I'm not an elder apostle. Well, I'm just doing it because I respect you. Okay, fine, cool. But if I say to you, don't call me apostle, you still do it. I mean, what? I don't understand that. Where's the disconnect there? And like I said, you seem like a really sincere, warm dude, man. I got no problem with you, but that energy is a little bit weird. And there are others out there. All that extra pressing in on us, thronging in on us, trying like you want something from us. What do you want? All that shit about Bible, and you didn't say it, but your followers said it. We want to be with you, we want to go. And another thing that really got me is he said, we want to go through scriptures and learn from one another. What? Learn from one another? What are you talking about? We have elders and apostles that taught us. What do you think we can learn from you? To the guy that said it, you knew. What can we learn from you? That's the thing that when men send emails and you put these words together, you don't really realize it, but the Spirit is revealing your true intentions. All that praise, all that flattery, all that extra shit is too much. So we're addressing the weird energy, and the flattery is too much, and you're making men uncomfortable.
Jude, which is one chapter long, you have people that come in but are not a part of this thing, and they fall off. How many from 2007, when we first got on YouTube, July of 2007, until this present time, how many men have come into GMS, and how many percentage-wise have fallen out? A lot. Hundreds. And what do they normally do? It tells you in Matthew's the 7th chapter, cast not thy pearl before swine, neither give that which is holy unto the dogs. Least they trample on it. I'm paraphrasing. Trample on your truth, or come against the truth and rend you and come against you. And that's what they do. They're in this thing for a while. They fall off. Oh, you breaking this down wrong. You breaking that down wrong. The Most High is dealing with me now. You got to come up under me. And I remember the first example. I'll give you an example. The first time this happened was the Chicago camp. The head of Chicago camp at that time was a man by the name of Patak. And I hope the brother's doing well. I'll say it that way. And one time he said